Calls for changes to Fresno's so-called red light district. The attack of a Fresno police officer raises concerns about safety in the area. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Stephanie Baruchian.
And I'm Alexander Balaki. New at 11, that all-out brawl between a Fresno police officer and a suspected prostitute drawing the attention of Fresno City Council member Miguel Arias. The assault that landed the officer in the hospital happened on Parkway Drive last night. Arias calls this area the red light district. Our AJ Cotto is following this story and joins us live in studio. AJ, Arias is promising changes in this crime-ridden area, and they're on the way.
Well, Alexani says what happened yesterday is unfortunate, but it's not surprising. And this year, the city will be taking aggressive steps to fight the human trafficking as well as drug trafficking the area is known for. Short-term as well as long-term changes are on the horizon for the infamous stretch of road known as Motel Drive.
Human trafficking and drug trafficking should never have been allowed to occur in this level of concentration in any part of Fresno.
A clash between law enforcement and a suspected prostitute came to a head Tuesday when a Fresno police officer attempted to arrest 22-year-old Dontrea Castro, and she allegedly began an all-out attack.
The suspect continued to assault the officer, and it wasn't until additional officers came on scene that they were able to get the suspect into custody.
Parkway Drive falls in the district of Councilmember Miguel Arias, who says this year there will be aggressive changes, including an inspection program to hold area property owners accountable.
If there's prostitution and drug trafficking, if their properties are not maintained to the standards of the city, then we will take very clear, direct action that will include ultimately taking their property under city receivership if they don't fix their property and operate it correctly.
He says they're also in the process of plans to purchase some motels and convert them to permanent housing, and he's pressing to shame the Johns by publicizing their names. Meanwhile, Fresno police are responding to what they're calling a critical incident by stepping up patrols.
Our attention is focused on the area. We're making sure that everybody in the community that does frequent over there is going to be as safe as possible.
Now, the name of the officer involved is not being released, but we're told she is out of the hospital now. Castro is also out of jail. She's now facing charges of assault with a deadly weapon for the second time in 5 years. In studio, AJ Cotto, KC24, local news that matters.